Teachers working in rural areas are facing daily challenges like poor living conditions, compromised safety, and unfair pay. Protesters have called for the Ministry of Education to fulfill its promise of safe and adequate accommodation and appropriate subsidies as teachers continue to be assigned to schools far from their homes.
Marcus Sufa has been teaching at a primary school on Atauru Island for over a year. Mr. Sufa is from Oikusi, but has to leave his home and move into a residence equipped with only the bare essentials.
This house does not come with facilities such as a mattress, bed, and kitchen appliances. I'm thinking of buying these items, but I have not received my salary for 2 months, so I've been sleeping on the floor.
Mr. Sufa is not alone. Many of his colleagues from other remote areas came to Dili last week to demand better conditions and safety.
A fellow teacher from Bokau who is now teaching in Bobonaro often gets spied on when she goes to take a bath because of the poor condition of her accommodations.
These teachers say some of their colleagues even got attacked.
There were some incidents in Uekusi and Likisa where our colleagues' residences were being stoned at night.
Under the government's new decree, teachers are entitled to special incentives when they are placed to teach in remote areas.
We are calling on the Ministry of Education to process our subsidies as stated in the Decree Law No. 31/2023, Article 51, about remote placement subsidy, and also Decree Law No. 20/2010, about accommodation subsidies. We demand the government to build residences for teachers in remote areas to provide security for our lives.
At the beginning we did receive the government subsidies, but only for 3 months. After that we haven't received anything. We teach in the remote areas because we are sent there.
The teachers demand the government to replace them in their hometown if there is no support for them.
We demand our right to subsidies. If this is something the ministry does not have the capacity to solve, relocate us to our respective municipalities.
Teachers claim their basic salary is not enough to support them and their families back home.
A salary of $288 is not enough for unmarried teachers, and even more so for those of us supporting a spouse and children.
Meanwhile, the Ministry of Education says it has paid the subsidies for the new teachers.
The subsidy for the teachers who we placed in rural areas from the first batch until the 7th batch, we've made the payment for their salaries as well as placement subsidies.
Mr. Amaral refused to comment on the state of housing for teachers in rural areas.
Regarding the residences for the teachers, I cannot talk about it because it's not my responsibility. It's for the people above me.
While the government points to completed payments, the reality on the ground says otherwise. Vicky Madeira, RTTL World News.